All right, welcome back to another episode of Craftworks. We're down here in the bottom of the factory. We started getting a lot of stuff done. And today, what we're going to start doing is working up here. You've all seen enough of the farms. We've got all the dyes going. We've done so many different projects around here. So it's time to start getting a little bit of the building done. Well, hopefully not a little, hopefully a lot of the building. But as you can see, this space is huge. There's so much we could possibly do, from covering up this to figuring out how long we're going to make it. So today we're going to go gather resources. I've already got some of it here. You can see we've been gathering wheat so that we can make mud bricks. So I've got plenty of mud, but I don't know if we have enough. This is going to be a pretty big factory. So I actually might go harvest this wheat and then fly out to the mangrove, get some more mud, and then hopefully that's a good start. I don't know, I guess we'll see. But let's get that, and then let's get building. All right, and with some more mud, we're starting to get quite a bit. As you saw from there, we're definitely desolating that area. But that is fine because no one really lives out there. But now I've got my diamonds out because I need to go over to the shopping district because I think I know at least some of what I want to do to build this, and I don't have the materials. So we're gonna go see if somebody, and I'm guessing it's Millie. Let's jump in. I'm thinking it's gonna be Millie. I need some bricks and some mushrooms, some brown mushroom. So let's fly over here and go in and see. And man, Millie's been making a lot of money off of me. So let's see here. I'm guessing it's gonna be upstairs. There's bricks, that's why I need 1 diamond per. But I thought she sold mushrooms. Well, let's see, are they downstairs? Oh, I hope she still sells them. Alright, let me look around. I thought somebody did out here. Well, let's check real quick. And some of you may have seen this sign. I don't know if you did or not, but mushroom blocks are now in the nature district. I don't know how much I know about the nature district. Actually, before we do that, let's get some of these bricks. I think I'm going to use bricks, and they're 1 diamond. So let's get 3 for now, and then if it looks good, we'll come back and buy some more. And boy, I hope Impala's got some diamonds because this factory is going to be expensive. But if I understand right, the nature district is somewhere over here. Oh yeah, I think it might be in here. Oh, and look, there's a mushroom building right there. It's got to be somewhere in here. There we go. Mushrooms, 1 stack per diamond. We're going to use a bunch of those, so we'll put the 4. Did I count right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, this is cool. I've never been in here. Oh, and there's even more up here. Oh, perfect. Well, now I guess if I ever need mushrooms, I know where to go. Well, let's zip on back and let's get building. All right, and with the materials in our hand, we are ready to start building up these sides. Now, I'm going to do the columns first. Oh no, another raid. I don't know how these guys keep coming over here or around me, but there's another one. We'll probably fly away, but let me get these pillars in first, and then I've got some ideas for the middle that I'm going to have to figure out if it's going to work. But we can at least get these pillars in because I know I do want to use the packed mud. Gotta keep with our brick or our packed mud theme. And oh, those guys are making me nervous. Should I go take them on? All right, and I threw a little bit of a concept together here. It wraps a little bit down there, but we don't quite have all the blocks that we're going to need, especially on the glass side. But the idea is that we're going to have these columns, which we already marked out kind of with the dirt there already. And then an inset where the window goes. And then I'm even looking at ideas for either garage. So we'd need different, I don't know, blocks for that to indicate it's a garage. But maybe this is one that used to be used, but because there's a farm on the backside, now they've just bricked it over. I don't know. But let's at least some concepts. I need to show Impala because I don't want to get too far without him seeing. But that is the idea, at least for the walls. Next, I'm going to try putting on at least part of the roof to concept that and see what it's going to look like. All right, it's time to give you an update because as you can see, we've been placing a lot of blocks, figuring out the roof line. As y'all know, I like to kind of build up a structure and then start filling it in. So I'm going to give you a little flyby here because this building's definitely getting too big to kind of see from the ground. But as you can see, we're going to have this main center, and imagine these columns going all the way back to about here, and the main central thing being the main building with these wings coming out the side. So I'm really trying to crank out these wings, or at least one wing, so we can see what it is. But at least you can kind of see how this top part's going to be a little bigger. This roof's going to slant up to there. And then I started messing a little bit with the idea of out here in the front, instead of doing another wing like we had talked about, maybe we just let that be the front. And out here is where all the trucks are, the forklifts, everything that's kind of supplying our factory. So that's kind of the idea there. I got to talk to Impala, see what he thinks. But I think next I want to get this roof off and see what it's going to look like against the main building here. And hopefully it looks good. I've started some of it. So let's get that filled in a time lapse. All right, and from that time lapse, you saw one half go in. I got the other half in. Man, it really closes off this space, probably in a good way because it's high enough that we can still add all of our piping, any kind of, I don't know, cool dye silos that we want to have. I don't know what you even call those, like a fluid tank for some of the dyes. I'm not quite sure what aspects we're going to put in here, but as you can see, we're going to have plenty of room to really just play with fun decorations in here. Now that we got all the farms in, we know exactly kind of where we can put some of the fun aspects in. So I'm going to give you a quick flyby so we can see this roof. I really tried to put a lot of texture into it, so it felt like an old factory, that the roof was kind of worn out in spots. And I think it's looking pretty good. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments of kind of what you think of this roof. I think it's pretty fun. I think it gives us a lot of texture. It's what we're really going for out here. Even in the columns, you can see we're adding texture. Into the bricks, we have some parts that are broke down. We don't want this to look like a new factory. We want to look like this factory's been up, working for a long time. And I think we're getting there. So the next is I want to try and put the roof kind of on this portion and see if it's going to look good at this height. I'm really not quite sure if I want to go this height or maybe one level higher. Something to figure out because I'm trying to figure out where it lines up there. Also, we're not going to have a full roof all the way to the other side. I think we're going to go one level up a little and then over to the peak. But that's kind of hard to see, probably visualizing. So it's easier just to get building. So let's start at least getting that edge established and see what it's going to look like. And time for another status update. We got that roof on. We pulled up these pillars. And holy cow, what did I get us into? I think we may have built too mega of a factory here. Yes, I wanted to take over the server, but I also didn't realize how big this thing was going to be. But I think it's going to be pretty awesome when we get it done. I always like trying to take on new projects, and I've never built anything this big before. So definitely something to, I don't know, figure out what we're going to put in all of this space. But I think it's looking pretty good, and it's a pretty big scale, which I think is awesome. I wanted to make sure that we didn't just build a little factory out here. We wanted a mega one. We wanted to be epic. So I got to pull some of these pillars up, but I think this is looking pretty good. Now, hopefully I run into Impala soon, because I better tell him that I may have put us into debt just like he did, but this may be a lot more than just getting a few sponges. This might cost us all of our profits. Oh, why am I so dirt poor, and why do I keep making my projects make me more dirt poor? That's alright. We got something going, so let's watch for Impala and see what he thinks, at least on this part of the factory. All right, before I really give you a full update of what's happening, I just had Oda reach out and he wants more lime wool than I've ever heard of before. I don't know what he's doing with it, but we need to find out if Cheap Sheep has what he's looking for. If not, luckily we have all the dye that's in this chest. I don't know if that's even enough. We're going to have to see if our re-dyeing works on this server. Hopefully, if this doesn't work, we still have all of our sea pickles down here. So we can come down. We might even have to run the farm. But let's go over to Cheap Sheep and see what we've got. Alright, and over at Cheap Sheep, I realized that I haven't been over here to check my shop for a minute. And as you can see, it's kind of a ghost town. Most people have moved their stuff out to the shopping district. So I should probably do that. And then I realized I haven't even checked that we have actually sold our extra set of armor from my friend blew up my star cat. I don't know who bought it. I don't know how long ago. Oh, but 4 diamond blocks. Wow. I don't think I've ever had that many diamonds on this server. So that's going to be awesome. But distraction aside, let's come in and what we're looking for. Okay, we have plenty in there. I don't know. Have we sold anything out here? Ooh, a little bit of gray. All right, I'll check the colors later, see what else we've sold. But for those of you who didn't see when I built this, there's actually a place in the back for the employees, which I have almost a double chest there of green, of lime green. And let's see how much I have down here. All right, we have quite a bit. I brought some dyes you can see as well. So let's see if we can pack up all of this. We'll leave some, but let's pack it up and see how much we've got. Okay, 7 shulkers. We've got, 3 or 4 of them filled up. 4, 5. Oh, good. 5 plus a little. Bringing some of the other colors back to the factory. We'll get those dyed. And then let's see what kind of deal Oda's going to try and give us for this much wool. It's crazy, and I can't wait to see what he's doing. Let's go back to the factory, and we'll wait for Oda to show up. Okay, so I'm working out here on the front, and I get a message from Impala that we're meeting him and Lane over at the shopping district to make a deal. I'm not 100% sure what this deal is, but let's go out there. And then that's probably a good time for us to break the news to Impala that we've maybe taken on too big of a project.
Cube, I did it.
You did what?
Well, we found sand, but we couldn't find a lot of gravel. But I found it right here.
Ooh.
1 diamond for 4 stack.
Oh.
Hey, Lane.
What's going on?
Well, Cube and I are starting a business venture out of Blockfathers.
Yeah.
Where we're going to be selling a lot of concrete, all different types of concrete, and that involves a ton of gravel.
Yep.
And we were unlucky when it comes to finding a biome with lots of gravel, and we saw that you have quite a bit of it here.
Yeah, you know, the bordering farm, it works very, very well.
How well are you talking?
Well enough that I have this just laying in backup.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Sounds good. Okay. Well, oh, dang it. Okay.
Wow, that was close.
Almost just got us a ton of profits right there.
That was close, so close.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Well, Lane, I mean, honestly, Cube, the price looks pretty good. Can we just go ahead and, just pay full price for all of these? Or what are you...
I mean, look, I'm not opposed to you spending all of your diamonds here.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the sales guy. Don't agree to it right up front. You gotta make a deal.
Oh, but just sorry. So Lane, sorry, that was Lucky Lance speaking back there. I don't know what you heard, but anyways, no, this is too expensive. 1 diamond for 4 stacks of gravel is too expensive.
Too expensive.
And plus diamonds. Who needs diamonds anyways? Everybody's got netherite right now. What are you going to use diamonds for?
To fund my spending habit. What do you mean?
Cube, you should, we talked about this earlier. Cube, you know what Lane doesn't have a lot of?
Well, what's that?
These, right here.
Oh, yeah.
So you're breaking my decoration.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that it's very scarce. Well, Lane, we know that you sell pickles at your shop over there.
Well, not yet. We're working on that.
Yeah, what's holding you back?
I haven't made a farm for it yet.
Well, what if I told you Cube has been busy making a farm that supplied endless amounts
Well,
of sea
I would
pickles?
believe it because Cube is a busy man.
Got them right here
Oh, yeah.
for you.
Yeah, go ahead and flaunt it.
And just like you had a shulker box of gravel laying around, we could instantly produce a shulker box of sea pickles that we could
Okay.
potentially trade for gravel.
Okay. I mean, I like the sound of that. It keeps me from having to make the farm myself.
Yeah, we got
What?
plenty of pickles.
Guess how many pickles do you need to get your shop started?
Well, literally any amount of pickles will do at this point. I don't even have a single one in there. Since literally episode 2, I've been saying sea pickles coming soon.
That's awesome.
Well, maybe, just maybe, here's what we could do. If you're up to it.
Okay.
We can trade you 2 shulkers of sea pickles to get you off the ground, and in exchange, you could give us 2 shulkers of gravel.
I mean,
And then from there, we could work out something more. But I'm thinking to get this kick started here, maybe we could see how that works out. Is that good, Cube? Did I do
I'm
good?
cool with that.
Yeah, that works.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. All right. Well, let me go get the
I mean,
contract
I can-
ready.
I go ahead and make a down payment,
Cube, do we have the goods here?
Yeah, I've got a stack. That's equivalent to what he's got in his hand. So we're good.
Excuse me?
But, yeah, I mean, just a down payment, right? We're not going for the whole deal right here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want 1 stack of gravel for a stack of sea pickles, sure.
This will be the agreement right here if we do a stack for a stack, and then we can maybe just
There you go.
I was very worried. I thought he was just going to take our sea pickles there. Okay, so a
No,
deal's
I'm
a
man
deal
of my
then.
word.
Awesome. Well, what we could do, Lane, is we'll drop off 2 shulkers worth of sea pickles to you, and we'll just be waiting on those 2 shulkers of gravel. And we're now trade partners, I guess.
I mean, I can get those two shulkers of gravel now.
I don't know if
I-
we have
I've
that
got
many
Thing
pickles.
pickles.
is, the thing is, we might need to do some work here to get the pickles, but we promise we'll get it to you by the end of the day.
Yes,
Okay,
we can agree
sounds
to that.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Never
Cool.
thought
Awesome.
I'd be doing a deal with Elton John for pickles, but here I am.
All right, what do you think of that deal? How do you think we did?
I think I'm a black belt in sales. That's all I got to say. I think I brokered a good deal here.
Yeah, that's a
Thank
perfect
you
deal.
We're going to get rich off of it, man. I can't wait. I'm going to have so many diamonds to my name. We're going to take over the server. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and that pickle farm, man, we can generate the pickles he needs, I don't know, in 5-10 minutes. So we're good.
Yeah.
That's a great deal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And speaking of good deals, remember how much you've just loved having me on your team, and no matter what I do, you just love what we're doing?
Yeah, of course. Unconditionally, Q.
Oh, good. Because, yeah, and remember how you got us in debt, and I was very understanding, and
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Help me get out of debt with Millie, yes.
yeah. Well, I should probably show you something that happened over at the factory.
What?
Yeah, let's just fly over there real quick, and I'll show you.
Okay, sounds good. What the heck is that?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was bringing you over here for. I may
How
have
much
got a
did
little
this
carried away.
cost? What?
Yeah, you remember how you were giving me some of the diamonds that we were making?
Yeah.
They're gone.
What?
I
It's like over a stack of diamonds.
I know. Maybe we've gone a little too big here.
I mean, it looks incredible. Don't get me. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Holy crap! This looks great.
I think going to take over the server maybe went to my head and thought we should build a factory to show that size.
Dude, honestly, the more I look, I know we're in debt right now, or we're losing diamonds and might possibly end up in debt. I don't care. This looks great. I mean, the end of the day, holy crap.
Yeah, it's big. Like, I didn't realize that. I thought this little wing was fitting in perfect.
Yeah.
But man, we've got a lot of room.
Dude, this is awesome down here too. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've shown you that. Yeah.
I saw it on your video, but that's about it. This is so cool.
Yeah, so we got that, and then I hid all the tubes, so all of the dyes and cactus just go right up where it needs to.
So this is functional. This tube is functional. It's not just decorative.
Yeah, so when you throw in your ink, clear over at the ink farm, this is where it comes up into the factory. Yep. And then I rerouted the cactus to come here. So when we're collecting cactus, it goes over to this guy. When we are just needing it to get composted, it goes over to the composters over here.
Dude, this is so awesome. Oh my gosh, and the composter's working.
Yep.
Well, well, hey, you know what? I mean, I don't know. Do you know how much more this is going to cost here? I mean, just so we have an idea of what we need to make back.
You remember I'm the factory worker, right? I don't sales numbers.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know,
no worries.
A stack of diamonds, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 9 stacks. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how much.
We'll just figure it out. We'll just figure it out.
Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping you are okay with world domination and being dirt poor.
You know what? That sounds all right to me. As long as we have a good looking factory here, it's all good.
Oh, good. I haven't been able to sleep in ages because of how much I've been spending on this place.
So you're telling me I might need to pawn off my netherite armor at some point for the survival of Blockfathers, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's okay. Don't worry. I've got backup leather armor, so you'll be taken care of. All right, and we are ready with Oda's lime green wool. We've got it here. And what the deal is he wants 171 stacks of lime wool. Holy cow, I've never done that many. So the deal we came up with was 2 shulkers of wheat, because we have so many packed mud bricks we need to do here. 1 shulker of redstone, because we love building contraptions. 2 diamond blocks, so each Impala and I both get one. And 1 of his finest livestock. That was something Impala negotiated. But you're going to have to go check out Impala and Oda's videos to see that negotiation. It's pretty funny. I didn't include it here because both of them have it. So go check out their videos when they come out soon. But we've got the cost, and I think Oda is on his way. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, this isn't quite safe yet.
Yeah, a server full of people, you'd think someone would sleep.
You fight them. I'll sleep. Oh, wow, you brought us a pig?
Yeah, I brought, yep. So, okay, so you asked for, let's see. So, in exchange for the 7 shulkers of lime wool, you got, let's see, that's 1, 2 shulkers of wheat, 1 shulker of redstone dust, 2 diamond blocks.
I gotta get all the junk out of my pocket.
You can't even hold all the loot.
Nope.
and my finest livestock.
Oh, perfect. Where to put that? Oh, let me get a. Do I have a fence? There we go.
And ignore that I'm eating pork chops. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he doesn't need to see that. I don't have pork chops either. I mean, maybe I do.
That's right. They're not related. They're not related.
Oh, well, we're excited. It's even got a name. Oda's finest livestock. I guess we'll have to keep him alive somewhere around here.
That's right.
Sweet. Well, I'm just finishing up your order. I mean, it's all ready to go. I just had to turn that dark green into some lime green here.
Awesome.
Do I even have a workbench?
I have a. Do you have a crafting table?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I need to make my 7 shulkers. There we go.
Yeah, this definitely wasn't dark green. It was all light green. You just miss
It
saw
was
earlier.
just some shadows in the chest over there.
Yes. Yep. I have never sold this much of any color wool to anyone, so this is impressive. All right, and with the negotiation and all gone, he took all of the lime wool word out of lime wool now. But we now have Otis' finest livestock, 2 diamond blocks, our wheat, our redstone, and we are ready to keep building. So I should probably give you an update of what we've been building and where we're at progress-wise. So as you can see, we've got quite a bit done, and in here you start really getting the scale for how huge this place is. Oh, we may have gone too big, but it sounds like Impala is on board and okay with what I've done. So let's go out and see what it's looking like from the outside. And I love flying in here. It looks a little bit better. You can kind of get the scale. Let's go out here just a little bit further, but you can see how this is starting to look. So obviously there's a lot more to build. We're going to be able to just keep building as we go. We're going to use a lot of what the factory generates to help build it as well. But there is your outside view of where the factory's at. Yeah, I'm not going to complete this all in this episode. It's a lot, but it's going. We've got it being built. So let me know down in the comments what you're liking, and especially if you have any ideas of the types of machines or catwalks. Like I started coming up with a concept here, which I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually put scaffolding on top of trapdoors and let it go out so far. So if we take this, repeat it a few times, we're thinking maybe that is like up in the rafters, a way to get around the factory at higher levels. So that's an idea. But any other factory type ideas, please leave them down in the comments, because we really want to deck this place out, make it look cool as we try and take over the server. I mean, sell more blocks. All right, and that is going to do it for this episode. There's so much that happened in this episode that we'll definitely keep working on here more. But as you can see, we've got it going. We're getting the blocks we need, and Impala is okay with what we're doing here. So that is going to do it for this episode. Definitely make sure you check back in as we keep making more progress. But until then, we'll talk to you soon.